Well, hello, everybody. Good to see everybody sitting in chat. Looks like about 23 of you so far. Hey, Mom. Good to see you. Roy, April's, and let's see, Squidderles is here. Hey, Squid. So we have some tea. Venom, I think you muted yourself.
Oops.
There you are.
Hello.
Hello, dear.
How are you?
I'm fantastic. Oh, hello, Valor. Good to see you. Thank you guys for popping in today. Oh, and Laura Vergier. Vergier? Yeah, I hope I'm saying that right. You know me and my pronunciations. Let's see. Book Dragon Lady is here. And Auntie M. Auntie M. I guess you had an experience with Auntie M today.
Oh, yeah. Kansas is flying.
Oh, dear, dear, dear. Well, as long as Toto's okay, it's all that matters.
Just a couple witches floating in the air. Nothing we can't take out.
Right. Hello, Elfie. Oh, Ketchup. Hi, Ketchup. She says, hi, Venom.
Hi, Ketchup.
And Starchasm. Starchasm is here. Hello, Star. And Liz Barnes. Welcome. Welcome. Happy Monday afternoon. Philip Kraft. Good to see you. So, what a weekend, huh?
Oh, it's getting livelier by the day.
I know, almost by the minute. Janet Chevrant, hello. Good to see you. Anium says it wasn't her. She swears.
It's okay.
I don't believe you.
Good.
Anywho, well, yeah, so crazy. So we had some information pop in from somebody we'll just call XYZ. They have not given permission to share their information, nor would I consider doing so unless they were really, really, really sure. So we're going to dig into some of this here in a second. Do you have any thoughts before we jump in?
Oh, no. I say let's jump in and get the party started.
Okay. What I will do, I'm not going to put this particular part up on screen, and I'll tell you why. There was some information came to light earlier today or yesterday. I can't remember. They all run together. And it's not loading. Of course it's not, because that would make too much sense for me to have things go smoothly. Story of my life, people. Story of my life. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. So this is a confidential affidavit. And it's redacted. And I will tell you, I'm not saying that this isn't really what somebody wanted to say, but I will tell you, this is missing some critical information as far as verification goes, and it kind of bothers me. So that's why I don't want to put it on screen, because I don't want anybody to think that I am 100% behind it. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying I'd like a little bit more clarification. So if you or someone you know wrote this affidavit, please let them contact me. I have questions. So it basically goes over some information about guardianship of the children and guardianship of grandchildren. So it says during the period where Preston had custody of her grandchildren, this person engaged in direct communication and personal interaction with her. She disclosed to the source that serious allegations of SA had been made against John Cook, specifically involving one of the grandchildren. Preston indicated that the child's school had alerted authorities, leading to an investigation into Cook and a concurrent inquiry into whether she had prior knowledge of the alleged abuse. Well, this is interesting, Venom.
You know,
Why do I feel like this is interesting?
it seems that she has a habit of saying really bad things about this person and then retracting them and then stating them all over again in posts, in verbal communication, in messenger audios we've heard.
Yeah. Yeah. So this goes on to say Preston admitted she was aware of prior abuse allegedly perpetrated by other family members and described the child as having expressed self-harm. She described efforts to shield Mr. Cook by deflecting blame onto to another grandchild, various
Yep.
relatives, or school affiliated individuals. She expressed serious concerns regarding public exposure, loss of custody, and potential legal consequences. She stated her intent to legally and publicly disassociate from Mr. Cook in order to improve her chances of regaining custody.
So she was going to bluff them to get the children back into a home with a possible
Perpetrator.
exactly.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Ms.
Eating
Preston.
yeah.
So rude. Exactly. Preston publicly portrayed herself as innocent and leveraged that narrative to solicit donations through coordinated fundraising efforts via social media and other platforms. These campaigns were presented as efforts to retain legal counsel, meet CPS. Oh, went too far. Where did it go? Meet CPS direction or directives. Does that mean that she had already been talking to them?
According
And
to one of the documents, it's possible.
improve her home environment, purchase a larger vehicle, which we saw that, the car grifts, and otherwise satisfy conditions necessary to regain custody of the children. I'm just, wow. I mean, and this is her grandchildren, the ones that she said that she never got involved in any CPS reports against her daughter, that it was the school.
Well, it was her mother, then it was the school, then it was back to the mother.
Now, number 2 says guardianship and adoption of redacted. So Preston contacted me, the source of this document, for assistance with a pregnant homeless woman she claimed to have found online. Go ahead.
I always search Craigslist when I want to eat somebody, the victims.
Is that Preg's list, like Prego list? She presented her involvement as a charitable act to help the woman get clean, offering her housing and support. Preston alleged the woman was mentally unwell. Because that's a great way to get your grandchildren back, is to have a mentally unwell person in your home who is also addicted to drugs and had stolen prescription medication from her.
Dun, dun, dun.
She described efforts to isolate the woman, have her Baker acted, file false reports to discredit her, and portray her as a danger to herself and her unborn child. I know. Preston outlined a plan to coerce the woman into signing over power of attorney or temporary custody and subsequently obtain emergency guardianship upon the child's birth. And it doesn't get better. Preston claimed she was removed by hospital staff after presenting a purported power of attorney authorizing her to take custody of the newborn. The biological mother denied signing any such document and accused Preston of coercion and threats. Hospital personnel barred Preston from returning and warned her she would be arrested for trespassing. Preston later told the source that hospital staff had convinced the mother not to surrender custody and accused them of misunderstanding the mother's mental health and drug history. Interesting. So the hospital can't do a blood work, can't do any of that. They can't tell. Do a hair sample. Nothing.
You would think at the time of delivery they would have everything on file. What's in?
Yeah, they should have ample information. Preston frequently expressed that she believed the child was sent by God for her and Mr. Cook, as they had no biological children together.
It came from the book.
Yeah, because you were 100 years old.
Of
When
course.
when advised to consult an attorney, she refused, stating she did not want CPS involved or for the child to end up in the system. She described a plan to contact the biological mother's family, specifically the grandmother, to persuade them to encourage the mother to return to her home and leave the baby in her care while she sought treatment. Again, not adopt, sought treatment.
Just holding the baby for safety.
Mm-hmm. I'll just keep
Kind
it
of like,
right here.
I'm gonna babysit this until you're all better.
That's right. Based on the person who wrote this document's interaction with Preston, she believes she manipulated, concealed, and falsified information to maintain custody of the child. She later claimed the biological mother resumed stealing medications and valuables. Preston also alleged that Mr. Cook began giving the mother inappropriate attention, just like the grandchildren, and that she once caught them making out. Ew.
Yuck.
I know. She later revised this story, shocking, claiming Mr. Cook staged the interaction to gain the mother's trust and convince her to name him on the child's birth certificate to establish custodial rights.
Did she think that the hospital wouldn't test the father before placing him on the birth certificate?
I have no idea. I don't know. With all that contention, I don't know. I don't know if that's even a thing. But wow, how manipulative, if true, extremely manipulative. And that she would fall for such a thing is ridiculous, in my opinion. So I kind of don't believe any of that.
Yeah.
Preston told the author of this document she filed police reports accusing the mother of theft, verbal and physical abuse, and threats of harm. She claimed that based on these reports, combined with her role as caregiver, the biological mother's addiction history, and her own expressed intention to pursue adoption, police allowed her to retain the child. What?
Huh.
What? The police did?
But was this Levy County? Oh, no. This was
No.
Northport.
This is Northport.
Hmm.
Northport tea. Whew. Preston asked the author to notarize a document allegedly containing the biological mother's signature outside of her presence for submission to the court as part of the guardianship petition. I refused and informed her that a document cannot be notarized without the signer present and advised her to consult with an attorney regarding custody. But that went over well. Let's see. What, am I missing a page? 1, 2. There we go. Author strongly believes that Ms. Present exploited the COVID-19 pandemic to build a case for emergency guardianship and later adoption. She claimed to have researched medical conditions affecting children born to addicted mothers and asserted that the child was exhibiting symptoms. So wait a minute. Do you read that the way I read that?
I sure do. It's like a planned medical intervention.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Despite multiple doctors confirming that the child only had mild complications such as jaundice.
Sounds like a pretty healthy birth to me.
Preston insisted the child suffered from major undiagnosed conditions. Preston took HG to excessive and, in the author's opinion, unnecessary medical appointments in an apparent attempt to document illnesses and fabricate a case of neglect and danger. She repeatedly claimed that the child was not eating properly, then spitting out food, and stated that she had asked doctors to consider inserting a feeding tube so she could feed her properly.
Sounds like she did some research on Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose. But also, was she not feeding the child to keep her underweight?
What I don't get is it's an infant. So the
Right.
infant should only be taking in formula. So,
But still, you're going to gain weight.
of course. So, yes, underweight, underdevelopment.
During author's frequent contact with HG, so this person actually laid eyes on HG. She observed a healthy, happy, and developmentally appropriate child with no observable eating difficulties. While author is not a medical professional, she is a mother of 4 and speaks from personal experience. Author personally heard in multiple occasions and personally witnessed Miss Preston administer Benadryl and unidentified medications to HG, which left the child drowsy and sedated. When questioned, she claimed a physician had approved it to calm the child. Bullshit. Not an infant. I requested documentation, and after repeated insistence, she produced a heavily redacted, dubious one-page document that appeared manipulated.
Sounds like she really knows what she's doing. She's been playing this game for a while, hasn't she?
Preston continued promoting the child's alleged medical conditions publicly to solicit donations. She launched fundraising campaigns via social media, which I believe were financially motivated and based on fabricated claims. She concealed material facts from the court during the emergency guardianship and adoption process and misrepresented the nature of her custody. Author believes she knowingly submitted false statements and omitted critical information, which materially influenced the outcome of the legal proceedings.
Where have we heard that recently?
Sounds puzzling. Prescription drug abuse. Author had multiple conversations with both Preston and Cook, during which they discussed efforts to obtain prescription narcotics. Cook admitted to switching healthcare providers after being denied prescriptions. Both individuals described seeking medication from multiple physicians, citing disability and chronic pain, and voiced frustrations over being flagged by pharmacies and providers. They shared instances of prescription denials due to suspected drug-seeking behavior.
Excuse me 1 minute.
Chat. Oh my gosh. Well, hello, Ginger. Welcome. Freckles.
Oh.
Okay.
Blue pill administered.
Let's see. A lot of tube feeding stuff was around the trailer not sealed. Yeah. It's awful. Valor says, this makes me mad about the forced medicating of Benadryl and melatonin. Absolutely. Yes, Elfie, the infamous doctor's letter. Let's see. Laura says, LP hinders the growth of the child mentally and physically. No doubt. I guess Kevin's here. Hey, Kevin. Wait. So Liz says, wait, that's a question. Have we seen LP taking her to the doctor for all this treatment now? She never seems to go anywhere.
Oh, only when she's under duress and pressure to provide evidence and proof in her accusations for these cases. She came under fire less than a week and a half ago. And what did we see? We seen her post messages saying that the child had extensive testing for epileptic brain seizures.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Prior to that, we seen high fevers when BBB was fired, dismissed, let go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Elfie says her latest is that the child has continued to have brain damage from GA1. And I guess Elfie thinks that this is so she can be blamed for the so it can be blamed for the poor homeschooling or none. Yep. And Scammers Don't Win says, I think it was so Lies Nuts could use HG to scam. Well, that's kind of the point. This is not new. Not new at all. And oh, hi DR. Good to see you. Oh, it says hi Venom.
Hi, DR.
Let's see. That was bullshit. I had this twice. It takes a lot of prep for that. She is just saying she did to add another potential illness. Yeah, she likes stacking on the stuff. And I'm sorry I'm not sharing this with you, but again, it's just because it's missing some information on the document that could verify that it's an authentic document. It's not that I need to see anybody's name. I don't, but there are definitely some missing components. And I think it would be irresponsible to share this. Let's see. Okay. Also, based on their disclosure and pattern of behaviors, Author believes they engaged in chronic drug seeking, abuse of the medical system, and potentially committed insurance or Medicare, Medicaid fraud. Holy smokes. That's no joke. I mean, that'll get you in some big trouble.
I mean, you got to look at her track record and the money she's collecting now.
Mm-hmm.
She report her income to the court now. Why would she report it then?
Yep. The author continues safety concerns and request for protection. She's a mother of 4, 3 of whom are adults. None are involved in this matter. And the author has serious concerns for their safety and her own or his own. I guess she says she's a mother, so her own. Should her identity be revealed. She has personally witnessed Lynette Michelle Preston, John Cook, and their associates. Associates.
Sounds like
engage in harassment, intimidation, and public defamation of individuals who challenge or expose their actions. Despite Florida law protecting exempt personal information, I am aware that Preston and those associated with her have misused public data, fabricated records, and weaponized online platforms to retaliate against others. Yeah, we know that.
Seems to be a pattern there too.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Scammers brought up an interesting thing. About 6 months ago, there was a document floating around supposedly from a medical facility professional. Can't remember quite, but it was something, one document.
Right. I think there was some question about the letterhead.
Yeah.
Okay, it says, although I have anonymously disclosed certain limited details online, the full extent of my knowledge has never been made public. Much of it involves potentially criminal conduct, fraud, abuse, and misuse of the judicial process. Author is willing to testify under oath only if the court grants protective measures, including sealed proceedings or anonymous deposition. Testimony may support investigations involving fraudulent guardianship, adoption practices, Munchausen by proxy behaviors, child endangerment, and public benefit fraud. Prayer for relief. Wherefore, author respectfully requests that the Honorable Court file this affidavit under seal, issue an ex parte protective order preserving anonymity, prohibit the disclosure of information of authors and authors' immediate family identity or personally identifying information, permit anonymous testimony or sealed deposition in any related proceedings involving Lynette Michelle Preston and or John Cook. Refer to the contents of this affidavit to appropriate child protection and law enforcement authorities for formal investigation into potential abuse, fraud, and exploitation. They declare under penalty of perjury under the laws of the state of Florida that the foregoing is true and correct, executed this day of August, the first day of August 2025. Haha.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
well, well.
Someone's in predicament.
Yeah, yeah. Good afternoon, Shelley Huckabee. Good to
I
see you.
have been Preston by proxy.
Preston by proxy.
My anxiety is over the roof. These people are exposing me.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Well, and here's the thing. I think you can testify before a grand jury anonymously as a Jane Doe.
I would think so. I think that happened with, it's a different type of situation, but didn't Epstein have some Jane Does on the stand?
A lot of people can have some Jane Does on stands. I mean, it if requested, and if the of course charges have to be brought. I mean, a prosecutor has to bring charges and then present them to a grand jury.
I mean, we're hearing about past associates that are working in cahoots with her, threatening people, harassing them, possibly
Right.
stalking them, filing false charges on them. And now we're seeing it again.
Yeah.
A group
Hey,
of
Calvin.
attacking on her behalf.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, I wonder, though, will they continue to attack on her behalf?
They seem to be falling off.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, Kevin, I auditioned for John Doe number 3, but alas. Hello, Abby. Good to see you. Wait, I can't remember. She's been called some names in her time, and babies was a nice one. Oh, babies. Okay. Hey, Jackie. Jackie Grammy. All right. So I'm going to pull up a narrative that a source had provided to Venom and I, and source will be referred to as XYZ. I don't think I have anything in this document that even refers to it. Hey, veteran firefighter, good to see you. Hey, Selena Cosby, good to see you. This would help the ounce up, but not relevant in Fed 1 and 2. Character? I don't know. We'll see. I guess it would depend on somebody smarter than me to figure that out. But so this is a narrative of some information that we will go over. But I wanted to share screen. Okay. Where is it? Hello. Why is it not popping up?
Don't ask me. It's your screen.
Rude. Okay. Windows. That is not what I want. That's not what I want. I have a problem, people. Hang on one moment, please. I'm experiencing. Oh, there it is. PDFs. Well, why didn't you say so? Nope, that's not doing it either. Weird. Let's see. Upload a file. All right. Be that way. Oh, let's see. Oh, well, hello, friend. How are you? I watch so you don't have to says, I wonder if Lynette and Crook lace up their running shoes and book it as fast to the next town. I don't know. I kind of think maybe they can't run so fast anymore. Well, hello, expert darling. How are you? What do you mean? Why is it not? Oh, gotcha. Never mind. Phrasing.
$90 for an RV.
Yeah. Okay. Now, so how do I do? Okay. Can I get in closer? This is never going to go well, is it? Okay, I'll just read it on my end. Okay. Uh, do, 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 do. Uh, as you can see, the report about the grandchildren abuse and HG were not released. That's a quote from the person, and that has to do with some of the other information. I will say these are not my words. These are words from a detailed report that I have been asked not to share publicly. So this is sort of a narrative that she pulled out, and I tried to redact some information back out of that. So 2002 detailed timeline and evidence summary, Lynette Michelle Preston. 1989, I was still in high school. Public allegations by MG, Lynette's mother. And there was a screenshot, but I couldn't find it. I'll have to get her to send it to me again. Preston's own mother files a complaint accusing her of misconduct, indicating longstanding behavioral concerns. Lynette's own mother believed she was unfit to raise children. Accusations of child misuse. MG publicly accused Lynette Michelle Preston of abusing her own children. She stated she was deeply concerned for the safety and well-being of the grandchildren, Lynette's children. Legal and financial actions. MG spent over $60,000 of her own money hiring private investigators, attorneys, and experts in her fight to gain custody of the children and expose the abuse. She filed for bankruptcy during the legal battle, showing the extent of her commitment to protect the grandchildren.
I believe
Efforts.
bumper stickers made. The bumper
What'd you say?
the bumper stickers the mother had made.
Oh, I haven't seen those. I'll need to get my grubby little hands on those. Efforts to rescue the children. She attempted to get the children removed from Lynette's custody and placed in a safer home environment. I guess there's an article out there. The article implies that the court battles and system failures made it difficult to intervene effectively. I mean, that's horrible.
That's the article that mentions the bumper stickers.
Oh, Jackie. Okay, yeah, I guess I need to go find that. I didn't see that. The only article I've said is something even more nefarious, but we'll get to that later.
Down, people. It's good. Not that bad, but
yeah. No, it's interesting. Yes, we did see that the bankruptcy was dismissed. Well, because she did everything short of filling it out with a crayon. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Oh, Jackie Grammy said she Googled the mom's name. Interesting. I'll have to do that. All right. On the next page, we have public plea for help. MG took her case to the media because she believed the system was failing her grandchildren. She wanted to raise public awareness about the ongoing abuse and neglect she believed Lynette was committing. So here I say XYZ states, in 2006, Iowa Guardianship Abuse and CPS Removal Location, Lucas County, Iowa, Child A, name redacted, A, 2006, Lucas County, Iowa, Child A. Early 2006, Lynette Lacey Griffey, while receiving $450 a month guardianship funds, legally cares for a minor child, Child A. March 1st, Child A arrives at therapy crying, "I can't live here anymore," alleging physical abuse, grabbed and bruised, emotional abuse, yelling and kicking, and restrictions on schooling and therapy. March 2nd and 3rd, child flees to school, then therapy. Provider alerts DHS and sheriff. In April 2006, psychiatrist Dr. Al, redacted, issues urgent warnings of imminent danger. DHS affidavit by RH documents emotional abuse, threats of institutional placement, and neglect. The outcome? Psychiatric recommendations lead to Child A's removal. Thank God. 2015 through 2018. Grandchildren and CPS intervention. Florida general location, Northport, Sarasota County, Florida. Screenshots of grandchildren report abuse at school. Preston publicly notes a grandson's self-harm and urges therapy. Now, we went over that last time, and we can pull that back up to go over it here in a minute. But we heard her tell that story one way, and then this affidavit that we just saw tells it a different way.
Yep.
Huh.
And we've also heard and read the statement about the stepdaughter that's redacted here. She did videos on it, and Megan and Tug also covered and showed the said psychiatric evaluation that was done on LMNOP, where it definitely showed that the child was removed. How does somebody that has children removed from her manage to get an adoption approved without it being checked so thoroughly?
Right. Right. I mean, it's lots of question marks. We have lots and lots of question marks. DCFS case files, grandchildren removed. A daughter cuts tie with Preston. Accusations, LP and JC, of abusing children. Reports of abuse by JC and LP knew, or by JC and LP knew, but did nothing. Social media posts from December 2017 to February 2018. LP emotional posts about losing 6 grandchildren. I guess that's on her alienated grandparents group that she was on a couple of times, which I'm like, and then her what was it, disabled grandma having a garage sale.
Right, where she sells all the grandchildren's belongings.
Oh no.
Oh,
Ugh,
you
disgusting.
have those?
Yeah, well, I didn't realize she was selling their belongings. That's
Okay.
that's horrible. Let's see. Polygraph claims posted to prove innocence of CPS referral, but no record found. LP and JC not allowed to be around grandchildren. Now, that's one thing we talked about earlier. CPS is not going to accept your self-reported lie detection results as evidence. I mean, sometimes that woman is just stupid.
I mean, it's a great grift for her, though. Think about it. People,
yeah. Hey, favorites. Hey, Joe. No, it is it's one of her favorite things to say. Like anybody thinks a lie detection TV show that she wants to be on is really a way to prove your innocence. It's ridiculous. Oh, screenshot this says they probably used an app from the Apple Store. That's possible. It's possible. Hello, Juliet. Welcome to whatever this is. Oh, let's see. TM. Ironic that Lips, whose claim to fame is guardianship abuse, is rallying for Preston. Is she? I've never heard her rally for Preston. Have you?
And who are we speaking of here?
Lips.
Oh, yeah, she has.
Oh, okay. I can't watch that stuff, so makes my head hurt. I just didn't think I'd ever heard her talk about anybody but herself.
You know, she gives like a 60-second review of what a great mom she is.
Dwayne Rapp, hello. Oh, look at your avatar, so cute. I love it. I love it. Oh, she said it on 2L, like one time. Let's see. Jackie says, I would love to see Jerry Springer show with LP and everyone she's accused. Oh, no. Hey, Mel. Good to see you. Welcome into whatever we're doing today. I'm still not sure what it is. We're digging through some dirt. All right. Emotional distress post referencing children. Oh, there you go. Children's belongings. Entire family turned against her, feeling targeted by the system. Grandchildren report abuse at school. Lynette. What? I'm a victim. Lynette allegedly claims one was, wishing self-harm and needed therapy. Post-admit losing grandchildren to adoption and foster care. She references Oh, she references denied custody due to background checks, DCS involvement, and expressing emotional distress and heartbreak, asking public for help to raise money to get grandchildren from foster care. I didn't realize that there was any grandchildren in foster care.
Yes, some went to foster care and 2 were adopted out.
Yes, unfortunately, Ozark tell her she would jump at any chance for more publicity, for
Oh,
sure.
she called the press on herself to say she adopted a child. She called the press to say she used the child's disability back pay to buy an $80,000 vehicle. You know, the bigger vehicle she needed for the grandchildren she no longer had.
Lisa Farr says, can you imagine the intro description? Here's Lionette, pole dancing, turtle stealing minister. I love it. I love it. Hey, King Bob, how are you? Just offer LP some money and she'll do any TV show they offer her. There's a thought. See, Beast says, I can't wait for this action to get started. Whomever it is, God bless you. Exactly. Yeah, I have no idea. This is not the same the same source as the other document, the affidavit. So I'm not sure who wrote that other one. No one has confirmed that with me. Hey, 3 awesome dogs.
Please get in touch with Roz.
Yeah, get in touch with me or anybody else that you feel more comfortable with. If there is, any of us are happy to protect your anonymity, but just would like a confirmation for somebody to say, I wrote it. Like, I don't care. You don't have to show any ID or anything. I would like to see one little piece that I feel like is missing that you probably have. Oh my goodness, your mom with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
You like me right now. You like me.
Oh my God.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
All right. Thank you, your mom. I appreciate it. Oh, yes, it is Aurora Squid. I love Aurora. That stinking cat makes me the happiest ever. My little wiggling cat. Let's see. November 19th through August 2020. Guardianship and adoption of minor B. March 9th, Facebook page set up under child's name to chronicle adoption and guardianship. March 28th, post indicates full guardianship aimed for April 8th. Travel to New Jersey. Words are hard. Travel to New Jersey, noted to get paper signed. April 15th, birth photos, including her cutting the cord, claiming identity as mommy. May 17th through August 17th, joins GA1 support group and posts about feeding tube surgery, metabolic oversight, and legal safeguards. Only after adoption finalized.
There was also this I questioned too. When it came to the feeding and the GA, the specialized formula and stuff, she had no clue about that from what I recall being said. And it wasn't until she overheard talking about the specialized formula that the doctors had provided to them.
Right. Yeah. I saw that.
Sudden, the child was on specialized formula.
Yeah, all of a sudden. Yeah, out of nowhere.
Yep.
No, then they needed help getting it. I remember there was a grift to get it.
Yes, she was out of formula because, when you have a baby, you just use it as you get it. You never keep a stock of anything.
From the beginning, it has always been Save HG. Absolutely, Beast. Absolutely. I'd put it up there, but you spelled her name out, so I won't. But that's okay. I get it. No, I think that's why we're all sticking around. I think that's why a lot of people keep enduring all of this other stuff, because they really just want to make sure the child's okay.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like Jeremy and George and Megan and Tug and so many others that are streaming, Squid, even you have all said, it's about saving the child. You expose her the child has hope.
Exactly. Hey, Rick Reed. Good to see you. Robert Heim Mustard. That's not her name. All right. Ongoing series of scams, fundraising, and fraud 2019 to 2025. Screenshots and fund logs detailed repeated requests for household expenses, housing, medical bills, narrative manipulation, emotional language. I'm her mama, protect her, despite claims adoption is for a friend, grandmother. Benefit fraud, allegations of divorcing John Cook solely to boost eligibility, admits to state aid, SSI, WIC, Medicaid, layered with private donations. Prescription. Oh, go ahead.
What did she admit to receiving there?
Admits to state aid, SSI, WIC, Medicaid, layered with private donations.
She just recently said she's never received that.
I know.
Not received that either.
Yeah. Why? She's not exactly the most dependable narrator. Prescription abuse, asking for pain medication, doctor shopping, denied refills, pointing to prescription misuse. Yeah, we've got that in the DMs too. Her asking, letting people know she was needing someone to help her get her medication from Tampa.
Yeah, and her migraine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure.
It's always controlled substances.
Well, migraines are kind of a side effect from using prescription medications or misusing them, rather.
Oh, like a withdrawal.
Yeah, like withdrawal. Exactly. Conducts urgent fundraisers, e.g., $1,500 via PayPal, tied to private adoption via a bond of love agency. A bond of love agency. I'm going to have to make a note of that.
Oh, yeah. This one, definitely a big note on that one, because there was a fundraiser for the adoption fee.
So I'm wondering if there's any other creators who might want to go ahead and start researching a bond of love agency. Who are they? What do they do? What's their track record? Are there complaints? Let's see. Portrays child as prematurely born with serious medical issues, GA1, withdrawals, feeding tube. I guess I had asked this particular source on what were the things that stood out to them as red flags. Because obviously there was a friendship. Where did the distrust build from, or with them personally or the community? And so I think this is some of the answers to some of those questions. So if it seems like it's kind of abrupt, I'm pretty sure that's why. Publicly misrepresents self as primary caregiver. Exhibits pattern of aggressive defense when scrutinized. Yeah. Seen plenty of that.
Seen that.
Yes, she did do a GoFund for the adoption. She's done a GoFund for everything. Zach. Uh-oh, you jumped around. There you are. Hey, Zach. Good to see you. ABL is, Ozark Teller says a bond of love, ABL, is a nonprofit licensed adoption agency based in Sarasota, Florida. And we also serve Brandontown, Northport, Venice, Port Charlotte, Arcadia, and Tallahassee, founded in 1992. Huh. Thank you, Ozark Teller. Yeah. I'd be interested to see if there's any reviews on said agency.
How many state referrals?
Yeah. Involved in any court documents?
Right.
Kevin, buy Rosalind's damn merch. Thank you, Kevin. Buy the damn merch. Let's see. I've got environmental and safety hazards, multiple ex-husbands, people living on the property and in households accused of drug use, physical and emotional abuse, firearms arrest, admissions of loaded weapons accessible to children, concerns and accusations of inappropriate conduct of the child. Wait, what?
I think you just said criminals, substance users.
Yeah, I just think that last part was maybe worded wrong. Posts noted presence of lice, fleas, cluttered living space, poor hygiene, reports of child left alone in a vehicle with exposed firearm, child being around filthy and unsafe environment. So what I'm getting is that XYZ didn't just let this friendship go.
Sounds like XYZ at
It's
least
really
then followed the activities of one LMNOP.
yeah, and it seems like to me it's maybe out of great concern for the child.
I would say so.
Hey, your mom. You've been a member for 4 months. Thank you so much. St. Rosalind's merch is awesome. Well, thank you. I like it. Let's see. I got lost in my spot. Okay. Post noted. Oh, yeah. Unsafe environment. Inappropriate touching. Preston mentioned in text, but did not document or report to police.
Never documents inappropriate touching, but makes the accusations public.
Interesting. Disgusting, but interesting. 2023 through 2024 domestic incident and lawsuits. In July of 2024, Lynette's ex-husband, JC, I put out his birth date, is arrested in Levy County, Florida for aggravated assault after pointing a gun at visitors, including a child, with eyewitnesses testifying firearm recovered by law enforcement. And who alerted law enforcement where it was?
I believe she was the caller there too.
Yeah, interesting. March 2024, federal suit Hales v. Preston and Cook filed in North District of Florida alleging slander, assault. Both requested counsel. Was that 2024?
Well, she started earlier than that, but I think it became in 4 or sooner.
Right. Okay. Okay. July of 2024. I don't know. There may be something off with these dates, considering how I had to capture this. It may have been my fault. July 2024. Online backlash labels their residence a junkyard, drug den, an unregistered lunatic asylum. Now, I don't know who said that, but it's pretty funny and accurate. Pretty accurate.
I stand by my words. Fecal Farms.
Fecal Farms. That's right. Fecal Farms. Come on down to Fecal Farms. Bring your own bucket. They're out of money. Hey, Palmer's Archer Homestead. Good to see you. Hey, Rosalind Duke is awesome. Hey, chat. You guys just cannot let that one go, can you? I'm going to be hearing that forever. I guess there's worse things to be called. I've been called that too, by the way. But anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Let's see. We've got identity obfuscation and legal manipulation. Over 45 different addresses tracked across Florida, Iowa, Missouri, Indiana. Known aliases include Lacey Preston, Lynette Griffey, Lynette Michelle Bennett, Michelle Griffey, Lynette Shell. Had not heard that one. Lacey Wilson, Lynette Barber, Lynette Cook, Lacey Renee, Lynette Michelle Carados, and I think I spelled that wrong. Multiple marriages and divorce filings coincide with CPS events and fundraising surges and benefits applications. Wait, what?
Oh.
Interesting. So when she needs a divorce, CPS gets involved?
Sounds like
I believe so. Interesting. Wonder who she's throwing under the bus. Interesting. Custody maneuvers to conceal or manipulate facts. Pattern analysis. Critical risk factors. 1. Child exploitation. And I will tell you what, I stand behind that 100%. I absolutely believe she's all about exploiting the child.
Oh, definitely. Everything she says, the child, save the child, help the child, now the child needs an RV for schooling.
Yeah. Yeah. It's never ending. Yeah.
For schooling. That
right.
was to be the outdoor school.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Children and grandchildren used as tools for manipulation emotionally, medically, and financially. And done online, by the way. Legal vulnerability and fraud. Guardianship adoption obtained through obscure legal means. 3. Public fund misuse. Repeated soliciting of donations, misuse of minor child benefit, raises transparency concern, and requires financial audit to review funds used for personal financial gain. Like buying a truck.
Or gems.
Yes, or gemstone. Synthetic gemstones.
Gems of some sort.
Mm-hmm. And systemic manipulation. Recurring losses of custody history includes loss of guardianship in 2006, grandchildren removed 2015 and 2016, adoption controversy in 2020, and ex-husband's dangerous behavior in the household. Child endangerment and environmental hazards, firearms accessibility, unsanitary environments, and potential SA presents immediate risk to child welfare. Financial and public fraud allegations. I need to change the page for you guys. Let's see. We have fundraiser appeals tied to medical emergencies and adoption costs, potential misuse of benefits via false marital status claims, and children's identities. Wait, what?
Hmm. This just gets more and more interesting. And Dan Davis, yes, she did live in Germany. There's military, a base in Germany someplace.
I didn't see Dan pop in. Oh, hi, Dan. Hello. Thanks for the 2. Rosin Duke, she was also lived abroad too. Yes, Germany. I have not seen any of that information. I'm really hoping somebody has it, but I have yet to see it. And I owe you a Aurora.
You like me right now. You like me.
Oh my God.
Thanks for the 2, Dan Davis. I appreciate you. Hope everything's going well. Let's see. We have, so I'm curious about this children's identities. I'm going to have to ask more question about that particularly. Would that be when like somebody uses somebody else's ID to get credit? Yeah. Or let's say, maybe
is 4, 5, 6 names and 2 names in less than 5 years.
Yeah. Interesting. Reports of grifting via selling mystery bags and filling multiple public fundraisers, or I guess filing, social media posts, false reports, and restraining orders to portray self as a victim. Throughout all these years, solicited public funds for medical needs. Inconsistency in diagnosis timelines raise concerns about fraudulent fundraising claims. Medical record appears to be heavily manipulated. Marketed fundraising memorabilia supporting broader pattern of deceptive schemes. Now that one, I need clarification on for sure. Medical manipulation concerns repeated serious medical claims, GA1, brain damage, feeding tube with shifting narratives and distrust of professional interventions aligning with possible Munchausen by proxy patterns, medical misrepresentation and Munchausen by proxy signals, dramatic health narratives tied to high dollar fundraising, paternal control of whole medical history resistant to outside verification, medical evaluation of the adopted child by impartial professionals to rule out potential Munchausen by proxy. Again, people, these are the answers to questions. I'm reading them of a confidential source. I do not want to say that I am claiming that, but it is a concern. I will say it definitely raises questions. Evidence strongly suggests ongoing risk to children under Preston's control with a pattern of legal manipulation, identity I can't say that, obfuscation, Big words, people, big words. Fraud and environmental hazards. The level of detail and the length of this pattern make it clear that urgent coordinated intervention from the state and law enforcement agencies. I mean, this woman is begging for help.
Anybody else that tries this or does this would be arrested, sitting in a holding cell, and waiting for a good year or two before they even go in front of a judge for a possible hearing. But this has been skating all across the states, playing the scam.
Right. Well, good evening, Juliet. Hope you get some rest before the little one wakes you up. Let's see. Somebody else. The U.S. military base in Mannheim, the U.S. Army garrison Mannheim is closed. Yeah. Interesting. Unless she was enlisted, I think it would be hard to really track any information down from there.
Yeah, it was an ex-husband that was
right.
So
yeah. So numerous GoFundMe and PayPal campaigns since at least 2011, including emergency medical treatments, adoption legal fees, food, clothing, moving expenses, alleged animal rescues and RV purchases, PayPal account linked to alias Lynette Cook, not the public-facing persona. A multi-generational cycle of concern where even Lynette's own mother believed she was unfit to raise her children. A historical pattern. These early abuse allegations closely mirror the later documented abuse and custody loss of, oh gosh, I forgot to redact that. Let me just go ahead and get that. Stop it.
Well, now you did.
Now I've done it. Bang.
You know,
sorry about that. In 2006 and multiple grandchildren in 2015 and 2016. And 3, that Lynette has been accused by family professionals and CPS officials repeatedly over the course of more than 3 decades. 3 decades. Actually, 10, 90s. Looks like really quickly approaching 4.
Yeah.
Lynette has been accused by family professionals and CPS officials repeatedly over the course of more than 3 decades. This is not an isolated incident. So that is the narrative from the source, who has sent over some fun documents. Let me see if I can get this to come up in a way that I can read it better and that you can read it, or I don't know. It's driving me crazy. Why can't I share? Is it just not letting you share PDFs the old way anymore, people? Oh, there it is. Now it shows up. Well, here we go. All right. This one really jumped out at me, Venom. I mean, really jumped out at me. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to point out a few things here. John Cook. Look specifically at the J and the K. Just for a second. Now, look at this J and look at that K.
Looks like 2 different J's and K's.
Yeah, and he also spelled Charlotte wrong. Charlotte E. Like a manatee. So this was John Cook, plaintiff in the county of blank. L. I'm just going to let you know it's a family member. John Cook, plaintiff, family that won't leave the property, no rent being paid. Charlotte in the county is the county, and then it lists the address, and then 277. Defendant has possession of the property under a or oral written agreement to pay rent of $0. Wait a minute. So you told them they didn't have to pay, but you want them to leave. I said they could stay for 1 month. That was 4 months ago. Defendant failed to pay rent due $0. Like, wouldn't it have made more sense if you had actually made them pay something? Plaintiff served defendant with a notice on 8/14, no year, and where plaintiff demands judgment for possession of the property, unpaid rent in the sum of, I want them out of my condo. I live there. However, he's living in Rotunda, Florida. So, yeah, that's not going to fly. And again, we get over here and I'm seeing again with the same thing filled out by John Cook with the J's and that
Four
very
different J and K's.
Yep, different J and K. And then here we go back to that weird humpy J and crooked K and Lynette Carados. Huh. Well, hang on. There's more. So then we go into this where I guess this looks like it's the River House Condominium Associates on the 8th of August. So this was almost 2 weeks prior. Dear John and Michelle, the association continues to receive complaints about nuisances and annoyances associated with your unit, in some cases due to the extended stay of your house guests, including but not necessarily limited to loud, vulgar language, loud music, and repeated police visits have been reported. Well, kind of sounds like they do live there.
Yeah. Question: how do two people on a fixed income, disability at that, afford a condo and a separate residence on top of it?
Yes. And I also would like to make a note of this is 2014.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't get married until 2018. Was he divorced?
That's a good question. Hey, JC, you divorced. Did your wife know?
Did your wife know? Let's see. It is now more than 90 days since your guest arrived, and while the rule allowing guests to reside in the unit for a maximum of 90 days was rescinded back on 2/17/1986, we have extended you the 90-day courtesy of not requesting their departure earlier. The time has come, however, in light of continued complaints and the length of their stay, that we must now demand that your guests leave residence at River House. I draw your attention to the Declaration of Condominium. No! You can't call it that. Paragraph 13. I'm sorry.
I declare.
By Declaration of the Condominium. Yeah.
Set forth on this day.
Yes. Paragraph 13, items A and B, which state that each of the units shall be occupied only by a single family, and that no nuisances shall be allowed, nor any use or practice which is the source of annoyance to residents or which interferes with the peaceful possession and proper use of the condominium property by its residents. So basically, shut up. And that's probably why they had to try to find a house instead of a condo or an apartment, because let's face it, the noise is probably bad all the time.
I wonder if one of those screenshots that we've seen happened to coincide with the time that people in Northport were possibly raising money to get her away from the big bad JC.
Well, this is 2014.
Right?
The fundraising to help her get away from big bad JC was probably 2019, 2020, 21.
Oh no, there was back in Northport early days. There was fundraising to get her away from him over there too.
Yeah. The only ones I saw were, I think, 2020, 2021. And this says, Judge, as I'm filling out this paperwork at the courthouse, 5 police officers are at my home. John Cook. It's a weird brag, but okay. We, Michelle Carados and John Cook, acknowledge receipt of the attached letter that I requested from River House Condominium Association on this 8th day of August 2014. And here we go with the weird humpy J and the sharp K. And then we have Michelle Carados.
Mm-hmm.
So who is signing this John Cook versus this John Cook? Because none of those match.
I would think it's just my opinion. I'm not an handwriting expert by any means, but I would venture to say Elemental P filled that out, and John
And
Cook kind of
switched
helped.
hands.
Yeah.
Because even it doesn't match her handwriting.
Well, seems they have a habit of changing up their handwriting.
Now, I'm not a handwriting expert, but I am a graphic designer. And I notice things like that. I notice changes in fonts and patterns. And so it just kind of pops out to me. So this is interesting to me. And I'd like clarification from the source when we talk to them again. It's police from Northport, public records request exemptions. Record requested on 1/8 of 2025. And fulfilling the above request pursuant to Chapter 119 Florida statute, the Florida Public Record Act's exempt and or confidential information has been redacted pursuant to the below Florida statutes section. Child crimes, emergency 911 request for help, identity of caller, medical records in general with the HIPAA, security system information or plan, additional statutes, which I don't know what those are. So I'll have to look them up. Now, source did say that they would be providing more. So this isn't it, folks. We're just getting started.
Yep.
So I don't know. Can you read that or do you want me to read it?
You can go on.
Okay. So this is filed on February 3rd, 2016. I spoke to the caller who told me that blank pulled out the lock accidentally. There were no signs of damage to the lock. The lock was found right near the vehicle. Nothing unusual. See in house. John Cook, valid and clear. So I guess they checked their background. Then this is blacked out. So I don't know who that person is. And then another redaction. Complainant advised nothing appears to be missing. Doesn't appear anyone got into the house. No one is in the house. Complainant is inside now. The front door itself is still locked behind the screen door. Now complainant is saying that the actual insides of the door lock, the cylinder, was taken out and thrown in the grass. Complainant advises screen door was locked with padlock and blank have found the lock in the grass now. So interesting. That's an odd situation to happen. Let's see. This address, lost and found property, suspicious incident. And it all goes back to Northport. So that's going back to 2014. So I think that was even a year before I had records that she was in Northport.
See that?
Mm-hmm. This one is April from 2016. Complainant was advised that she was okay and was not told anything further. Okay. Complainant advised he never received a phone call back after officers checking on blank, and he wants to know what happened. Call reopened. This is a reopened incident. Made contact with blank, and blank advised us that they have temporary custody of blank. Her birth mother is creating false accusations of the living situation and demeanor toward living with blank. There are not restrictions of communication between blank and blank. Complainant wants contact by phone. Also wants officer to know that if blank doesn't tell the truth to the officer, it is because the men are threatening to kill her if she tells the truth. Complainant is worried because he thinks blank, who has previously arped and beaten her, might go to the unknown house to harm her. What?
The unknown house.
Mm-hmm. Blank that he talked to her on is blank. Comp doesn't know the address she is at, but she is with blank. Complainant saying that he was just on the phone with blank. She is supposedly with some people that blank placed her with. What?
Oh.
She told complainant she doesn't feel safe with said people and now is worried about her. So what is going on? So it obviously, like, who? Obviously, they won't tell me who made the phone call. So that tells me it wasn't John or Lynette.
Is there a narrative from the officer?
Let's see. Let's find out. Because sometimes it'll say who made the call here. Didn't see that. Nope, but it's definitely coming from this location, which we know there were several situations where many people were staying at that location. It was a landline, same address, public service. Investigation report. Okay, here we go. Additional name list. 1, 2, 3, 4 redacted, and whoops, Michelle Carados. Interesting. Who could it be?
I wonder.
There's nothing. There's no narrative. Oh. This is a blank for info purposes only. We'll contact Northport Police Department with anything further. It's very alarming, whatever it is. But it wasn't either one of them. So what's going on? This one is the 12th of April. So what's the difference? Same time period.
Yeah, these calls are just a couple hours apart.
Yeah,
One
back to back.
And the other at around 4, if I believe.
4 o'clock. This is 4:15.
Call received
office.
09. So
yeah.
That was at 4:06 p.m.
Right. Correct. Here we go. Oh, this is June. So yeah, we really don't have a lot of information, but something was happening in April. I'm sorry?
There was a DCF on one of those lines. Just a little bit. Back a little bit. No.
There it is. DCF fax.
Oh,
assisting agency.
Uh-oh.
Oops. Oh, no. Dispatched. Interesting. Huh. Okay. No, that's probably why we don't have any further information.
The property.
It was on Tailbook, Northport. Okay, so this one jumps ahead to June. Harassing, obscene threat. Caller is Lynette Carados. Not Michelle Carados, but Lynette Carados. Complainant stated that her best friend's sister and mother are calling and bothering her and trying to force her to stay out of her friend's life. Well, then stay out. I mean, my God, if they don't want you around, don't go.
Exactly.
They're also saying they will call and make false accusations to DCF to cause complainant problems. Complainant will no longer accept calls from them and will ignore them. Well, it sounded like they were trying to get you to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Report. Could this be the grandchildren?
I don't know. It says her best friend's sister and mother want her to stay out of her friend's life. So is she harboring somebody whose family's looking for them?
Could be.
Complainant is requesting officer come to her residence to discuss the harassment and make it stop. Complainant advises that there is a dispute over a condo the female is staying in and family wants to sell the condo. So that does sound like her daughter. But it doesn't make any sense that it's her best friend's sister and mother.
It sounds like the best friend, sister, and mother are on to whatever she's doing with possibly.
Oh, okay.
Sister, could it be the friend of the daughter, maybe?
Sounds like it could be. Yeah. possible. Complainant advises that there is a dispute over the condo, blah, 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 blah. Complainant is advised that she is receiving phone calls from family of a girlfriend that was Baker acted in CCSO. So CC Charlotte County Sheriff's Office?
Would be
I guess.
correct.
Complainant advised the subject are threatening to call DCF on complainant. Complainant wants the harassment to stop. So here we have 2016, stuff's blowing up at the condo, probably her daughter, and she's making it sound like, well, they're gonna make up stuff if I cause problems.
About her
Mm-hmm.
does not lie. And they are not nice people.
They are not nice people.
No.
Let's see. Harassing, obscene, threat calls. Oops, forgot to do that. Let's see. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I'm sure it's not a good phone number anymore, but what the hey?
Well, she is a public person, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's no longer a good phone number, but I try to be kind. Trespass on Tailbrook. The Story of Trespassing by John Cook on Tailbrook. 5930 Tailbrook is the house where they were evicted. Say what now? Oh, 5930, which is just a few doors down from 5912. Interesting.
Well, wait a minute. The eviction happened at a condo.
Yeah.
Unit number 227. So whose address is this? Huh.
Let's see. Complainant advised that they are back at the house and that they are laughing and tearing up complainant's yard. Complainant would like all of them trespassed from his property. Meet complainant is at his residence. SSO tried to transfer a male subject that was wondering if his neighbors were evicted. Disconnected on transfer. What? So he's wondering if his neighbors were evicted? I don't know. That sounds like a drunk dial. Suspicious incident.
I wonder what would make them think somebody's evicted, though, unless their belongings were out on the street.
Oh, I think I do recall something about that. Let's see. This is 8116. Complainant wanted, let's see. This was called in by Lynette Carados. Complainant wanted to document that the subject next door at 5930 were evicted today. Before they left, they drove their car through their yard, creating tire tracks in the yard. No permanent damage done, and the complainant was advised to call back if any other issues occurred. Jennifer Unk, unknown last, is the neighbor. The vehicle that tore up the yard is a small white sedan. Complainant advised that neighbors were evicted from 5930 Tailbrook before they left about an hour and a half ago. But before they left, they tore up the front yard and also tore up the complainant's yard. Complainant would like the incident documented. Sure, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
They got evicted and they were just trying to get the hell away from you.
Sounds like it.
So maybe Talbrook is not Northport. I have to go back and look at the address. Why am I thinking this is Northport? I think I just have it stuck in my head. Anyway, I guess I should go back and pay attention to chat. Sorry about that, guys. Rutro just found the stream. Oh, by the way, Rosalind is awesome. Well, thank you, Chucky. I appreciate that. Not a Rutro. It's okay. This is thanks, Jeremy. You got these dirt bags out here. Yes. You are not a nice person.
You're not a nice person. My anxiety's over the roof.
House speaker. It seems to me she is honing the skills by experience. She's rewriting her playbook. LP never looks in the mirror. Oh, yes. She probably tried that and it responded with Snow White is the fairest of them all. Let's see. Oh my God. What the fuck really? Running way behind, but can't wait for the tea. Well, we're working on it. Yeah, you understand the 7 divorces, don't you, Liz Barn? Yep. Don't understand the 7 marriages. Oh, goodness. Oh, so I just saw one that you're probably right. Ketchup. If the daughter's friend called and she was a minor, no name of caller makes sense. Very good. Very good. Indeed.
Asked, I wonder who she got to clean the house to sell in Northport. Ding, I think I know.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
J would be the initials of that person.
That's true. J. Oh, all the different J's. Is that what you're talking about? You talking about the funny J's?
A is a acquaintance of
Yes.
elementary.
Mm-hmm. Jamsters, I like to call her.
Yes.
Jamster. Yep. Correct, Kevin. That would be correct. The time is 6:32 p.m. and it's hot as balls outside. Oh, Kevin the weatherman. All right. We're getting pretty close to Megan and Tug time.
Yes, we are.
Let's see if I missed anything here. Dan Davis for 5 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And we've got your mom again with the Rosalind's Merch is Awesome with her 4-month membership, and then also her 10 gifted Rosalind Duke membership. So make sure you thank her if you received a membership. Starchasm, I missed this. Oh my goodness. Thank you for your continued dedication to getting this truth to the best of your ability out for the people. Thank you to Venom helping as well. Much love. Aw. Thank you so much, Star. And let's see, what have I got for you?
Kiss my grits.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
You like me right now. You like me.
Oh my God.
I appreciate the 20, Star. I really, really do. So do we keep going, chat? Do you guys want to go up to the very end, or does everybody need to have a bio break before Mug starts? Oh, Jackie, first time here. Well, welcome. Jackie Feather Catcher. Very nice. Well, I try to pay more attention to chat, but this is really, I'm really getting into this stuff. So, and Venom is such a great guest to have on because she knows quite a bit. So it's helpful to be able to bounce this off of her and all of you guys, because you guys really, really have a lot of information. Let's see. Oh, let's see. We've got Cynthia Brotham says, Rosalind and Venom, this has been enlightening. Thank you. Well, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, goodness. I keep hitting the wrong one. Sorry. Keep going, please, says screenshot this. Let's see. Chucky says, take us all the way, Rosalind Duke, to 7:15. Okay, you got it. Rick Reed, yes, because Mug starts 15 to 20 minutes late. Go, 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 Ozark Teller.
Lipstick, I'm telling you.
Exactly. Kevin Sheely says, Rosalind is allowed to mock me. DR says, keep going. I guess we're getting it. Meemaw, go on. Laura says, going. Let's see. B says, so very informative and sickening at the same time. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yes, Megan's 6K thrown out will not be live until 7:20. Yep. And Ketchup says, love Venom. Sherry says, once again, it's the same story, different town. Why am I not surprised? Surprise! Missing 191 likes. Oh, dear, dear, dear people. I'll have to say this. Thank you for reminding me, Star. While you're here, if you've enjoyed the content, please hit the like button. If you haven't enjoyed it, go ahead. Hit the down like button. Doesn't matter to me. I like your honest opinions, but it all helps. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Look who's here.
You feel very peculiar when you throw in something like that.
Why?
What does that mean?
Peculiar.
Harding.
Peculiar.
Harding.
You've never heard the word peculiar? Say, what are you trying to say? Trying to say I'm queer? Is that it? Little Marianne? Little Marjorie J? On the street? Huh? Is that it? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that your idea of communicating something to me, is it? Well, is it?
I love that so much. Hello, Peculiar. Welcome. Let's see. L Flocking Lou says, I just got finished with the first part. Would Tori know a lot of this info? She has been missing from the Flea show. I don't think so. I don't know.
Well, she does claim to be the archivist of the records.
Mm-hmm.
Early days, Tori did state with Lisa that if they ever went to Lisa's house with a search warrant, they'd never find anything. For the archivist had the records.
I don't know. And I never really got to watch much of Tori because it was, I can't really tolerate watching any of that stuff. So I don't really miss her. But don't really know what she was good at. Bingo Bruty. Hello. Okay. What'd you say?
There was video of what she's good at.
Yeah, that was kind of where I topped off. I was like, yeah, meh, pass. Hard pass. Okay. So this one was the the tire trucks to the yard, civil disturbance called in by Lynette Carados. Huh. Okay. Same address, Lynette Carados. This is 8-2. So wait, is that the next day?
It's the following day.
Oh, busy. Disturbance, civil. No crimes occurred. Well, thanks for calling them then.
We're just daily check-in. None have been issued here. But
Exactly. All parties were advised to not speak to each other.
You're not a nice person.
You are not a nice person. Lynette was clear and valid and clear, so apparently she had to present her ID, which is interesting. Somebody by the name of Travis. Now, this is interesting to me. There's no last name, but Travis has a learner's permit.
Something about probation?
Well, I think when you have a learner's permit, you're on it's a probationary period, right? Like, so long as you don't have any infractions while you have your learner's permit, you can get your driver's license. So, but learner's permit, this indicates to me that this person is young.
Oh.
This is a child. Talbrook landline as well. Jennifer B. Saying the other subjects started the yelling. Shocking. No. How dare you?
That was them. It was always them. I'm innocent. I don't lie.
Unknown name of the subject who cussed. The female is Jennifer B. And those neighbors are all outside in the yard going through their belongings. Oops. Oh. So the people that were evicted came back to get their stuff and somebody was going through their stuff?
Sounds like it.
Huh. Interesting. So this is day 2 of Eviction Gate or yard trash. I don't know. I'll have to come up with a good story for that one.
Garbage sale.
Garbage sifting. Oh Lord. So that's
well.
Oh, sorry.
A history of dumpster diving.
There we go. Again, 8-2. Let's see. Other parties. Last name B. First name starts with a T. Age is 19. So has a learner's permit at 19. Which, okay. So it still sounds like that the other person was probably a parent. I don't know. Other parties involved was Lynette Michelle Lacey Cook.
Uh-oh. Look at this
So
pop up now.
8/2/2016, she has become Lynette Cook. But just the day before, she was Lynette Carados.
Not just that, but she's Lynette Michelle Lacey Cook.
Oh, yes. Yes, full of course. Lynette, etc., as I like to call her. Oh, brother. Let's see. And narrative. I don't know. I'm just like, okay. So lazy. Sorry, I didn't say that. So this was reported on the 2nd of August. I guess this is the officer narrative. On 8/2 at approximately 12:32 hours, I was dispatched to 12 Tailbrook Road in reference to a civil disturbance. Upon my arrival, I made contact with Lynette Carados. Are you sure about that? Sure about that?
Did he not run her ID?
What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Okay, sorry, I got carried away. Lynette stated that first initial T, last initial B drove by her residence and cursed at her. Oh, no. 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 Why would you do that?
Minister, don't you know you're not supposed to cuss at a pole stripping minister?
I mean, he's 19. You probably pissed him off. Lynette stated that she did not say anything to T to provoke him into cursing at her. Lynette explained that nothing physical took place. I observed no visible injuries to Lynette at this time. I later spoke with T.B., stated that he did curse at Lynette in particular. I did it. I did it on purpose, and I'll do it again. Blank explained that Lynette was also yelling at him, stated that he was picking up his item after being evicted from his residence. Blank told me that he was cursing because he was frustrated that his items were out next to the roadway. Blank stated that nothing physical took place. I observed no visible injuries to Blank at this time. Both subjects were advised to avoid contact with each other. I observed that Blank left from the area. I concluded that no crime had taken place at the time. This ended my involvement with this incident. So, more wasted time.
Yep.
She's good at that.
Yep.
Oh no! She's lost her name again. It's the 3rd of August, and she's back to Lynette Carados.
Oh.
Sad.
People have
Sad.
personalities.
I spoke with the caller who told me that her former friend was causing her problems. Oh no, not again. The problem started with a cell phone plan with Verizon, but has since been corrected. So why are you calling? The caller told me that she began receiving calls from phone number blah, blah, blah today as well as blah, blah, blah. No threats to do harm were made, but the sister of the former friend told the caller that DCF would be contacted to cause her problems. Uh-huh. Sure, Jan. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Nothing criminal occurred. This incident is being documented for information purposes only. A complainant would like the incident documented and would like to know what she can do. Like, please give me legal advice, Officer Guzman. Complainant, I already said that. Complainant keeps getting calls from an ex-friend, MS. Oops. Don't look at that, people. MS lives in Rotunda West, and her TX is her telephone number, and M keeps calling and hanging up. Been occurring all day. Sure, Lynette. Like people, I don't know. I guess some people do that. I guess it's a thing.
Well,
So harassing, obscene, threat call, but she just said they're hanging up.
well, when you threaten somebody, don't you always hang up on them immediately?
No. I like to keep the party going.
That's,
Oh, God. Peculiar, that's a really damn good question. What does she think cops actually do? What would you say you do here? Spank people? Oh, good Lord Almighty. She's a
think-
blast.
become a cop. And then maybe she would have understood the laws of which she's abusing.
I doubt it.
Opinion.
I doubt it. I'm just saying. So we had some peace and quiet until December, and it was a mid-December night when a suspicious incident occurs in front of no other person than Lynette Carados.
Uh-oh.
I guess she's still sticking with that one for a while. So the notes are there's a long number and made a right on Kenwood. Oh no. Wants contact. Someone in a gold car and stole her mail. Went around the block on Kenwood very fast. A right 4-door older, 2 women in the front seat.
Of course.
And this was at what time? At 1 o'clock in the afternoon? Okay. I guess porch pirates, maybe? I don't know. Did we have porch pirates in 2016 or was that just 2020?
Well, no. Porch pirates existed, but I don't know if they would want to steal her mail.
Yeah, like ew.
She
Like,
seems
what is it?
pretty known. I don't know if her reputation was as good mail-wise.
Well, I mean, but also, I mean, let's face it, it's probably like some of John's speeding tickets that he refused to pay.
Jeez.
Oh Lord, or court summons that he
It could
ignored.
have been that very important voter's registration card. You know, I think he was helping someone run for office, or did he?
Oh.
Office? They were politically connected in Northport as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, but you know, she has nothing to do with politics.
You know, I'm just noticing something interesting on all of these reports. Do you see what I see?
Well, it seems the address, the calls are coming from and requested by change name. Could different names be filing reports from the same address?
So we think that maybe so they're coming from the same address. So it's getting attached to this previous call.
That's how it looks to me. And look at the times.
All about the same time.
Yeah. Well, it's starting at noon, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
9 a.m. or
Mm-hmm.
9 a.m. Yeah. 9 a.m., 1 p.m., 12, 11. Wow. They were persistent.
Or is somebody verifying somebody's address?
Oh. Update.
Puzzling. Very puzzling. Let's see. We are still in December, same day. This time it's Cook, Lynette, Michelle, Lacey. That's weird. Ruh-roh, she forgot her name again. It's funny because they weren't married for another 2 years. So
maybe there's a pattern on days. Monday, Tuesday.
Monday, she's Michelle. Good grief. Maybe, or maybe it's a C. Maybe sometimes she likes him and sometimes she doesn't.
Sometimes feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Yep. Let's see. So the officer's narrative was, I responded to 59 Talbrook Avenue and met with the complainant. She stated that she saw her mailman put mail in her mailbox and drive away as she was walking to her front door to get the mail. She observed 2 white females. The driver had dark hair. Drive up to her mailbox, stop, and the passenger started to get out and reach at her mailbox. She opened her front door. The 2 females saw her and drove away quickly. The car is described as a gold 4-door car, midsize, older. The complainant stated that she could not say if there was any of her mail missing. The complainant advised that she already called the post office.
Ow. That's pretty
Because
fast.
that's effective. Call the post office. Like they care. They don't care.
2 people just stole it. I'm calling the police.
May or may not have. They may or may not have stolen my mail. So I'm calling the post office to let them know that I may have had the mail that they have no idea what it is. May or may not have been stolen.
Absolutely stolen, especially if it was used last week. Stolen.
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 Stolen. Mm-hmm. Let's see. John. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, maybe she ran up a credit card.
I was joking when I said that, but hey.
Holy smokes. Look at you, accidental detective. So we're having a wonderful New Year's Day in 2017 on Talbrook. The nature of the call is public service. It's public service by none other than John Cook.
Yes.
I drove around Talbrook and Gabo, checking Chancellor and Northport Boulevard area. No contact with complainant. Complainant cannot advise any further. Possibly had lighter colored hair. White female, LSW, shorts, and a shirt. Female is walking towards Parish. Complainant heard yelling and just caught the last bit. Vehicle is a silver vehicle. Female jumped out of the car and is running in this area. Okay.
and
Thanks for the public service. Well, I mean, was she running from you?
Oh my God, it's holiday themed, silver and gold.
Silver and gold, silver and gold. And it is New Year's Day. It's quite a celebration. Celebration. Yeah. So John Cook calling in a suspicious incident as a public safety announcement. Let's see. Here we are still on the 1st. This time we have a disturbance. It's noise related. Thank God for Michelle. Thank God for Michelle. This was at 12:44 p.m. What time did John call his in? This was later. Oh, so his was at 3 o'clock, and Michelle's was at, already forgot because I'm not paying attention, was at 12:44 p.m. Noise complaint by Lynette Carados. She's mad at John again, so it's Carados. This area was checked, nothing seen or heard. Resident on Oxwood said it sounded like it was coming from CCSO side of Chancellor. Subject on Parish advised that he didn't hear anything. He's been out all morning checking the area. No contact with complainant. Complainant heard 4 gunshots to the east of her. They're called fireworks. It's the 1st of January. People are hungover and being stupid.
That's why John's calling for public service.
My date that I just tried to come home with ran away.
You put her in the shed.
Oh, interesting. Because here we go. Look, these numbers are changing more. So we've had the 22, 21, 17. Now we've got the 10. We had the 10 of 17. We had the 3 of 19. And now we have the 4 of 19. I think somebody was confirming somebody's address and it just automatically updates these records.
I think so.
Interesting. So it was a quiet early or late spring or late winter in Northport. No incidents until April were reported.
None that
this
were,
isn't.
maybe.
Yeah. Agency assist. Agency assist. Oh, that's not good. Agency assist. Make contact with the CCSO and advise of the outcome. That was, oh, look, here we've got those dates popping up. Oh. Spoke with the homeowner, Lynette M. Carados, who advised she is the owner of the house and purchased it in December of 2016. Girl, you've been there since 2014.
Mm-hmm.
You've got some explaining to do. And does not know the subject in question. Lynette advised the residence used to be a drug house like 2 years ago.
She doesn't know anything about the subject in question, but she knows that was a drug house. She knows everybody in Otter Creek, but she doesn't know the subject in here. I don't believe it.
There's a partial license plate, light colored Nissan. I don't know what that means. Blank, blank, blank. And her 4-month-old son, blank, date of birth, 2016. Now, this is interesting to me. Didn't she try to adopt before Harley?
Yes. There was an adoption or that she wanted to do prior to Harley, but the people backed out on her.
I wonder why.
I don't know. But she was getting a child from God.
Yeah, CCSO has a bolo for missing endangered juvenile. The female is 5'6", weighs 146 pounds, brown hair, and blue eyes. That
you remember earlier? Didn't somebody make an accusation in one of the police reports that there could be somebody being harbored?
Yeah, interesting. Female is known to frequent drug areas and is possessed at the above address. Okay, well,
she's got address. Although if they're at that address, they could be possessed.
I mean, I would have to. Yes, it was a boy that they tried to adopt before. Mm-hmm. Yep. Janice Wingfield says, hello, Peculiar Optics. Good to see you. Oh, Janice coming in flirting hard with Peculiar. Let's see. No respectable dealer is driving a Nissan. Roy.
It's
possibly. But I missed it. Are you there? Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear
me? I can hear you. All right. Well, let's see. Didn't Element OP grift to buy a Nissan that broke down before the jerp? Mm-hmm. Yep.
Before the
Yeah, we do. Let's see. It is
there was I think there was a gold car.
Oh, it was a gold Honda. Oh, rats. I thought we had a connection. Rats. Oh, we'll keep hanging on. So, possessed woman at their property. Got it. Check. Let's see. Agency assist. So I guess they're going to a neighboring county because there's an infant involved, which makes sense. I get that. But the person probably ran away from you because you're trying to steal their baby. Maybe Lynette is the dingo.
The dingo ate the baby.
Now, this one's interesting to me. This one is a call coming in on Sumter Boulevard at a 7-Eleven. And what I don't understand, because it came to me redacted, I don't understand who's calling this in and how it relates. But it's interesting. So let's find out. Complainant driving. Complainant wants contact. Woman. White male, small build, buzz haircut, button up plaid shirt. White female, dark hair, tall, jean shorts, crop top, and a lot of jewelry and high heels. White sports with dark tints. So I'm guessing that's the cars, white sports car. White vehicle, partial tag, GOL, just left headed towards the PD. Subjects were having sex in the bathroom. Her blank was in the bathroom with them. She got locked in. That sounds horrible.
Wonder
But what does it have to do?
the blank was locked in. Her blank was locked. We know it's not a phone because she's calling.
Right. I think it's a child.
The grandchild?
Or it could have been a grandchild.
Uh-oh.
But normally, if Lynette is the one on the report, they have not been redacted. So this is interesting to me why this one turned up this way. Because I don't know what's going on, but it's definitely an interesting call.
Redacted? Usually that it's redacted because it's a minor maybe making the report.
Right. But her child was locked in, so a minor's child was locked in the bathroom with them?
Yeah, there's minors that have kids.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, I guess that's true, but this is a very bizarre report to me. Very bizarre. Very interesting. Not sure why it's included. Lewd, lascivious act. Huh. Interesting. This one, we jump ahead to, it's January, and it's 2018. This is right before the big nuptials.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Don't tell me it's a lover spat. Suspicious incident. Rats. I was hoping for a big bite. Nothing. Watch your eyes scrolling. All right. So here we are.
You're gonna have a card on names. You're gonna have to make a bingo card for names.
I know, right? Let's see. This one is the 9th of January at approximately 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I responded to 5912 Talbrook Avenue and met with the complainant, John Jacob Ingelheimer Schmidt. She stated that she was at blank house in Fort Myers, Florida on the Thanksgiving holiday, 11/23/17. So she waits a month and a half, 6 weeks. She observed what she thought was inappropriate behavior against another John Jacob Ingelheimer Schmidt.
I think it was her New Year's resolution.
Oh. The complainant stated that blank and blankety blank blank was told about the incident at the time. The complainant also advised that she has reported the incident and the governor's office. She further advised that she took a lie detector test and passed. The complainant advised that what she observed was blank being tickled on her chest, and then as blank was walking away, blank picked her up and grabbed her bottom with one hand and the other touched her chest. Oh. The complainant was advised that since this incident occurred in Lee County, Fort Myers, she would have to make a report with that agency. No other information was located on the above listed subjects. Ever?
Not ever. You only report certain things. These kind of details you don't report. Nope. Not
interesting. Except for to the governor's office.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean,
that's everyone knows that's the first person you call.
Well, they've got it in with Ron DeSantis, Mr. DeSantis.
Oh, was he the governor back then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So here we've got an agency assist. Color and address. Redacted. Complainant believes blank is molesting the blank as well. Complainant advised so she's adding another person? Wait a minute. So this is an hour later. Later.
Yep.
Complainant advised she took a polygraph test to prove that she is not coercing the children to make these accusations.
No, because everybody knows a polygraph will tell the truth.
I know, right? Right. I mean, everybody should have at least one polygraph test just so
Right.
they can use it whenever they need to.
The police do it every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Complainant advised she reported blank that she witnessed blank inappropriately touch her blank. Okay, this makes some fun Mad Libs. On Thanksgiving of 2017, complainant advised Lee County was not made aware and no one is doing anything. So
Now she wants somebody to do something.
why'd you call? I'm very confused.
Does she want them to do something, or she's complaining that
I don't know.
done because she didn't report that they did something that she failed to report?
I have no idea. This girl's a cuckoo bird. She always says, I'm seeing our moles red. Oh, wait, what? I am not surprised by any of this, says L. Flocking Lou. And GMAOF 12 says a pathological liar can pass those polygraph tests. Any dummy knows that.
Well, especially if you're chewing on little blue aspirin.
Yes. Beast 13, never, ever any proof. So easy to quickly snap a photo with your phone. Yep. Lisa Farr says Lionet's polygraph would explode just by making an appointment to take her test. Not if you're altered.
Well, Beast 13 just said screenshots.
So Chucky is 1/4 vampire. He only sucks blood on leap year, says Zach. Okay. Way to stay on topic. Yeah. Now, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
She claimed in the past that she's not good at working a phone. Remember the deposition? She doesn't do stuff. She doesn't. You can't make a call while you're on stuff, doing stuff, and talking to other people and stuff. But yet, when she wanted this last motorhome, she knew how to edit a person off the couch.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. She's got skills.
Yep, she posted all about it. Don't mind the picture. It looks a little weird. I edited him off the couch.
Interesting. Well, it's a blue freaking tablet.
No. Get it right, Rosalind. The tablets are with archivists.
Oh, I did not realize that. I did not realize that at all. So, looks like they probably forwarded this on to SOP for assisting agency. So maybe, just maybe, all of these calls are making these agencies investigate her. Did she ever think about that?
Well, no, because she's a law-abiding citizen who does not lie.
Oh.
Everybody,
not a liar.
They're always calling on her. She does nothing to anybody ever.
We have another public service announcement on March 27th of 2018, but this one is redacted. Caller had questions referencing suspected ongoing abuse of blank in Fort Myers. She was advised to contact DCF and Lee County Sheriff's Office. Phone call only. Complainant would like to speak to an officer about whether or not it is legal for a parent to give their child and another minor alcohol. Shut up, Lynette.
No.
You don't know if that's illegal? Oh my God. I mean, she's like accusing people of stuff without accusing people. I just want to know, like, is it illegal? I mean, I don't know. Is it illegal? What on earth?
21 doesn't always mean 21.
Yeah. But also, why are you wasting their time? And how is this a public service?
I think
So,
you answered the question in her mind. Public service.
uh-huh. Oh, there you go. It's a public service number. I did not realize that Florida had a phone that you could call to ask whether something was legal or not.
Oh, there's a more far interesting call coming up.
Let's see. Heather May says, good afternoon. Not sure if you were about done, but thought I would join in. Hey, Heather. Good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Yeah. Yeah, we're about to wrap up here shortly. We're going to redirect over to Mug. But I guess, I don't know. It's not quite time yet. If I know Mug, it's not time. I think we got one more NS. What do you think? One more?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it. All right. We had a very peaceful spring. Spring of 2018 was peaceful. However, July 1st, we have theft.
Uh-oh.
This time, reporting Lynette Cook. Shortened her name. Complainant, blah, blah, blah. I mean, they've already given her her own serial number. Like, they don't even type her name anymore. Just complainant and her serial number.
Got a line installed.
Advised of call holding. Complainant is watching this residence for neighbors that are out of town. Complainant is advising that there is a tree that was stolen from up by the house that was in a black pot next to the door. Complainant is advising that this would have occurred the day before yesterday, 2 days ago.
Yep.
Complainant advised that it was a memory tree and that there were human ashes in the pot. Complainant wants to file a report.
Human ashes in the tree?
I guess you can you plant your beloved. Like,
right.
You get like a seedling.
I wonder whose ashes.
It was the neighbor's family, and they're out of town. So she's being, a good neighbor. And of course, let's call 911.
Oh,
yeah.
She was that kind of neighbor for Jeremy too. When they sold his sign, she made sure to contact him too, because it's the neighborly thing to do.
Yeah, it is. It's true. That's true. Yeah. So I think we might want to jump ahead. One more. This time it's coming in from, the call is coming from Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, the call is coming from Tennessee on the 1st of July. This one says that nothing. Oh, on Sunday, July 1st, 08:39, I was dispatched to a theft that occurred at 5900 Talbrook Road. Upon my arrival, I spoke to Lynette Cook. Blah, blah, blah. She stated that she is taking care of the property. Now that's a stretch. You're spying on it. 59 Talbrook. While the owners are moving out and the house is being sold. I thought they were out of town. The complainant stated that she discovered a potted tree missing from the front yard this morning. The tree was last seen in place on Friday, June 29th. The tree is described as a magnolia tree in a black plastic container, approximately 4 to 5 feet tall, approximately $60 in value. Excuse me, $60 in value? There's a person's remains in it.
Yeah.
Priceless.
Well, I mean, she knows how to care for ashes.
Yeah, oh yeah. The tree was a memorial tree and had ashes of a deceased family member in the planter. The complainant advised that they have blasted social media concerning the missing memorial tree in hopes of shaming someone to return it. I spoke to the homeowner via telephone. The owner, blank, blank, advised that they had just moved to Tennessee. She advised, so Lynette doesn't even know that they had already moved. Because she's watching the house, remember?
Are complaints filed by LMNOP?
She advised that they still have property at the house on Talbrook and were going to return and collect, including the magnolia tree. There were no witnesses to the tree go missing, no evidence to be collected in the front yard. This story is to be continued. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you for today because you got places to go. You've got tea to sip. So, I'm going to send you on your merry way. You will be joining Mug over on Megan's channel. And I guess I'll see you in the tubes or something.
It's been fun.
It has been fun. Thank you so much, Venom. I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Rosalind. It was interesting hours. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Go.
See you in the tube.
The head seems shorter and the past is gaining ground. Don't you freak out or fall in love. Let laughter be the sound. Why the hell not? If fun's not in your plan, laugh your way out, take a stand. Live life while you can. Laugh your way out. Don't let fear take control. Freak out. Remember, laughter saves your soul. Laugh your way out. Find the joy in every day. If you can't